Hi.
Good evening.
Come on, Tommy.
Hello. Right, let's just get that set up and then we can wait for a few people to come in.
Yes, thanks for joining us. As soon as you pop in, say hello, say where you are from. Why are you smiling already?
That's why you said pop in. That's
Pop
funny.
in, because I started smiling. Yes, so we are Mitosu Crafts, Baron J. We are independent Stampin Up demonstrators based in the UK. So if you live in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, or the Netherlands, you'll be able to purchase current Stampin Up products from our online shop at mitosocrafts.com. We put out card making and paper craft inspiration weekly, so it's worth considering liking our page, or if you are watching the replay on YouTube, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Hi Linda, thanks for joining us. Cool. So whilst we're waiting for people to join in, we'll crack on with sharing some inspiration from the past week. You may have seen some of these if you have watched our Facebook Live or YouTube Live, as well as subscribe to our newsletter on our blog. So last Sunday, hi Josie, hi Sandra.
Hi Anna.
Hi. So Barry created this card which uses the what's it called again? Bird ballad.
Yes.
Laser cut card and tin. So it's got lovely laser cut detailing on there, using the perennial essence vellum as well as a backing, and free as a bird stamp set. So his card inspired my card, which I did in the same video, and this one is a little bit different because you can display these where it shows off of the design of the laser cut,
Pretty.
which I really love. And the vellum again is underneath, and then you can open it up to reveal your message. I love that one.
Yeah, very good. So if you like those note cards, bear in mind that they are retiring. So you have only got until
June 3rd.
June 2nd.
Second.
To get hold of them, stocks permitting as well. And we've currently got a current promotion going as well, which is private, which is to us on Mitosu Crafts. So we're giving away some project kits. We've got 2 project kits to give away. So everyone that purchases either the coordinating stamp set, which is a perennial birthday stamp set, which is also retiring, or to the value of £20, we're going to pop you into a draw and we're going to send 2 kits, 2 of the actual kits out. We've had them for a while. We've been
One per person.
One per person, yeah. So 2 people will win a project kit, and they are lovely. So if you want to see what the project kits are, head over to, obviously, look on Facebook on our feed, and there's some pictures there on the kits which we're giving away free of charge. Okay, so obviously to people that buy with us. So yes, so head over to that as well. So, and obviously, or you could buy some of these note cards and and obviously take it to the total of £20 and still be entered into the draw.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Cool. Yes. Hi Emma. Hi Sandra. Thanks for joining us. So carrying on with this card I created for the Spot Creative Challenge. It's a color challenge using Melon Mambo, Granny Apple Green, Mango Melody, Coastal Cabana, and Pumpkin Pie, which I didn't use on this card, but there's 5 you can choose from.
I can hear the cogs ticking over there as he was trying to remember what the colours he'd used.
And this is using the lovely new Jar of Flowers as well. Jar of Flowers stamp set from the annual catalogue.
Oh, I you know what, I hadn't twigged.
What?
But now you said it,
That
it is that you flipped them around, haven't you?
So it's the same image flipped over, masked, and I actually used the diagonal stripes. I love that stamp. It just makes it a little bit modern.
Yeah, what is that stamp? It's a straw.
I don't know. I think it's just a design to make your cards even more wonderful. But I love it. And Small Balloon Punch, because that Small Balloon Punch that was free on Celebration is coming back. Cool. And this one I've just blogged a little bit late today. So Banksy graffiti inspired card. I've been meaning to do this for a while since the bricks and mortar like we had a bricks embossing folder before, but this is much better because it's a 3D embossing folder, and using the silhouette scenes, and just by adding the splatter with the blends, so you can use that. You can do that.
It's very Banksy.
Yes, and that flower is from the Small Bloom Punch as well. I created hearts.
Ooh, ain't he clever? Ain't he clever?
Thanks. Hi Janice. Hi Scrapwood staff. So yeah, so wait until the end as well. I've got one card that I did last night using the Forever Fern. Just as a sneak peek. I just did it because we haven't actually created anything for it.
Very, very pretty. So I like it. It's very nice. So yeah, if you want to see a sneak peek of a new stamp set, Forever Fern, stay until the end to watch it. Yeah. Let's have a little look.
Hi Eileen, hi Tina. Thanks for joining us. Yes, so leave us a comment, say hi or where you're from, and then at the end of this Facebook Live, we will draw a name. So whatever I'm creating tonight, we can send it to UK. UK presidents.
Do you want me to start it?
Yes, please.
Yes, we're going to be. We're going to pick a winner at the end, and they will win the card which we have made. We can only send to the UK, so we will send you that. If you're in, but you can still enter if you live around the world as well. And we will send. We're going to do what we said still. So we are going to send you one of our online classes or one of our PDF tutorials free of charge. Okay, so all you need to do is just comment, like, share this video around, and we will pick a winner at the end as well for people who have done that. So yes, if you want to win a card or a tutorial, share, like and comment.
Heart would be even amazing.
Hearts. Leave us hearts. Don't like us. Leave us hearts. Hearts
don't like
better.
us. No,
yeah,
don't like us.
No, please like us. But we prefer hearts. Hearts. Okay,
right.
right.
So we'll crack on. So for today's card...
Have I flipped around too early?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and recreate that, which is my card for the Stamp Review Crew Hop 2 weeks ago. So using the Mountain Air stamp set. So we've had quite a few requests about this one. So using the Mountain Air, it's got 7 designs and it's a reversible stamp. So I've actually used the reversible of the mountains to create the scene and to create depth in the card and enhance with the sponging with the sponge daubers. So I thought I'll try and do that. I normally just when I'm crafting, I tend to kind of like just be a procrastinator and just kind of like do it in my own time. So that's why I tend to not video myself whilst creating. So yeah, because that otherwise it'll be like a whole day.
You think he's over exaggerating? He isn't.
So what I've done, I haven't actually I've pre-cut some stuff, but this one is bigger than what I need. So at the moment it's 2.5 inches by I think like 5-6 inches. It's slightly longer, but I will stamp, sponge, and then cut it to size after. So the smoky slate mat or layer is gonna be 2 3/8 of an inch, which is an 1/8 of an inch bigger than what I want this to be. So we're gonna do the stamping first, and for this card, I actually use a lot of inks. That's probably why I didn't do a video beforehand. So there, and there's some more. So for the mountains, I used the Highland Heather to stamp that, and then sponged in Blushing Bride, Fleur de Flamingo, and then Pacific Point, and then Coastal Cabana, and then Basic Gray, stamping the birds, and then Mango Melody for the moon or
lots of
the
colours.
sun. And I couldn't remember if I used Blackberry Bliss or Gorgeous Grape for this one. And I haven't decided on sentiment. This sentiment here is from Peaceful Moments, which, yeah, I thought I'll try something else today. Maybe from Forever Fern or something. Right, so we are gonna
So
stamp.
thank you card.
Yeah, or yeah, thankful. Yeah, ornate thanks maybe.
Ornate thanks, yes.
So I mounted my, these are long stamps. So if you do want the whole image stamp, oh, they are so sticky. This is, what block is this? I think I covered it. Block I block. And if you sometimes if it's not too sticky, if you just lay it like flat and then pick it off, that should be straight and kind of like laid correctly onto your block. So let's have a look on Highland Heather. So I'm gonna stamp first and then wait for that to dry. So I'll probably I'll do the embossing and then wait for the stamping to dry, and then I'll sponge. So with this one, what I basically did is basically inking up your ink and to inking up your stamp. Paris just like, what are you saying?
It's like you walking into a mailbox yesterday.
Yes, I walked into a mailbox. Thanks for that. You're so mean.
I am.
Hi Vicky. Hi Gigi. I did ink up all of it, but you don't need to because it's such a small panel. You probably just can get away with inking up some areas. So I'm gonna start off with like the bottom bit, cut hairs, and right. I think I need a bigger one. Anyway, I'm gonna start off here. I might need the stamping pierce mat.
Yeah. Bear with me.
And then once that's done, because it's a panel, what you will get is more concentrated ink there and less ink there. So if you're just gonna go up, like within the same within the same area, you can just stamp on there. But if you're gonna move it, you'll need to re-ink and then stamp off, if that makes sense. I'm just gonna put my mat, because otherwise, if I show you, if I just stamp that on, you'll get a line like that. So that is why you need to either stamp off or to build it up. So what I did find that I have to go back and ink up the stamp and just go back in and build that up until I'm happy with the image, because you want that to be the most darkest one. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3. If we do 5, I believe I did it 5 times and then I moved up. And because it's the silhouette, it's quite, the edges of the stamp isn't too intricate. You can get away without using the Stamparatus, but Stamparatus would help. So you can move it slightly, and then making sure that the bottom of the stamp will just go under the last stamp image. And then ink to, what am I, if I do 3, I don't know why I was stamping off then. I will need to stamp off closer to the edge. And then 4. So at the moment you can see that that's made that darker, but we can add a bit more later. So what I'll do is I'll just do 3 for the next one. Hi Jane. 1, 2, 3, and then go across to this one. It is just basically building up your stamped images, and because I don't, I prefer the mountains on top to be a lot lighter. I am stamping off the first generation, so then I know that if I can add more, and because you can't obviously erase it once it's stamped. So once you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I did it 5 times on there, so I'll keep it 4 because it's coming up too high now. So what I need to do now is then go back down, so then hopefully those lines that I've created by going up will then disappear. So stamp off.
Pretty.
If it doesn't, that's when I sponge. Go. And then the lighter areas will just create spaces more for the sponge colors to be shown a bit more. So I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna stamp the trees with the Blackberry Bliss because I think that's what I used. If not, I just needed a dark color anyway, and that was again so I stamped on the same area twice, and because it's gonna be dark down there, if you're slightly off, it doesn't matter too much.
Jane, Diana, Rebecca, Jane Lewis.
Hi. Sorry, I'm concentrating too much. Cool. So that is done, and then I went and where's my trees? So if you didn't notice before, there's actually small trees that I've added on top, and that was just added using the tip of the tree. So if I add that now using the same stamps, stamp pad, so Highland Heather, so I'm just inking up the tip and then just go in a couple of times and move it around. So the single one is actually a fat tree, and the double tree stamp is thinner. Which I also used, and I think I prefer this one actually. So you can see it's a lot thinner on there. And I'll be sponging afterwards anyway, so it doesn't matter too much that the bottom edges aren't exactly on the bottom of the mountains, because trees grows further down, right? You just wanted why are you laughing?
You can tell we're not outdoorsy people, can't we?
We went for 2 walks today. We went out for food shopping, and then we went out for a bit of exercise just before the live. That's why I was like, oh, need to do 7 minutes, right? That's fine, you get the idea. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for that to dry, and then we'll do some sponging. Before we do that, I'm gonna emboss this and then stamp it with the birds. Are you
What do you want?
big shot? Right, so brick and mortar 3D embossing folder. Here we go. Sorry, I dropped some cards.
Annoying.
Barry gets annoyed when I leave the seat.
I tell him constantly, just ask me for everything, and he comes along and rushes.
Right, so my card base is my usual card base. It might be different to yours because we do ours slightly different. 5 3/4 by 8 1/4 for UK. Obviously for US, Canada, use your normal card base. And I've pre-scored the middle, which is 4 1/8 of an inch, and I'm just lining the edge or the spine of that to the edge of the embossing folder. And if you can, try to put the spine first towards your embossing machine or your cutting machine, I guess.
You're right tonight, Jay. Are you having
Yes.
are you having a funny moment? You seem to be getting very confused.
Yes, I can't find my words. It's too much walking. And look how lovely that is. It just creates the shadows that it creates. It's just really lovely on the card. So, stamping with the birds. I'm gonna stamp it in basic gray. And I will, let's just double check here. Just randomly stamp. I'm trying to use this as my guide, but stamp it wherever you want. And obviously I'm trying to keep that kind of like bare because it'll be covered anyway. And I stamped after I embossed it because I do like the look of some of them where it hasn't completely covered it, but most of it looked like it's actually covered the cards anyway. But it just adds to the, I kind of like had this idea where this is like your actual wall and that's your wallpaper, and it'll be, wouldn't that be nice? I do like white brick walls. So that's done. We'll stamp the rest. This should be dry by now, but we'll stamp the rest of this stuff. So we'll stamp the sun or the moon in Mango Melody. Oh, Tommy's on the thing again. Tommy loves going up onto our craft bookshelf. 1 inch punch perfectly coordinates with this stamp, but it is retiring, I believe, so get it. Such a handy tool, so we're probably gonna be keeping that.
Yeah, I don't think we'll get rid of that.
So put that aside, and then we'll do some sponging. So with the sponging, I'm gonna use sponge daubers. Share times 2. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. So we have what colors? So Flirty Flamingo. Is that what we have? Coastal Cabana. No. Pacific Point and Blushing Bride. I think I had to start a new one. We'll go with that one. Mark's like, is it? Are you sure it's that one? Let's see. Oh no, that's yellow.
What are you after?
Blushing Bride. Can you have a look, please? Thank you. So I'm gonna open up the ink pads and then lay them out. So I actually started off with the lightest, which is the Blushing Bride, on top and then going down. So Blushing Bride.
You may not have a Blushing Bride.
Yeah, I thought I just picked up.
That one's not being labelled as anything, so that's probably...
That's the yellow that I've just used.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So it needs to be labelled then.
Is that yellow or something? I don't know.
So just do some new dauber.
Okay. Thanks. So with the dauber, it does add the colors a lot more quicker than the stamping sponges. So just be careful and always start off the page and then just add on to it. So Blushing Bride. And I try and do it in a circular motion. Sorry if it's wobbling. This feels weird. Add Flirty Flamingo. Ooh, that's a juicy one. And I'm trying to, because I wanted to start from the edge, so I'm going from the bottom and the top or the sides. And then without re-inking it, you can just blend it out. Barry's holding the camera.
Yeah. Technical here. I'm holding the camera to stop it from shaking.
And then you could always go back as well and then just add more color. They must have used this up quite a bit.
Do we need to re-ink?
Maybe. That's fine. And then along here with the Highland headers. Sorry, I need a Highland header as well. Right, I'm gonna close this up.
That one's an easy one to find.
Hi, Noel. Oh, thank you. So Highland heather, I'm just gonna add where the mountains are. So then it kind of like blends it in a little bit more with the stamped mountains. And then I'll go in with the Pacific Point. Right, let's have a look at Pacific Point. And then I went down quite a bit until the end of here.
Lovely.
So I'm just gonna go up a little bit more. And then go back with Highland heather. So add as much as you want, and when you're happy, move on to the next. So I did work on it a little bit more in my original card, but I'm gonna move on to Coastal Cabana.
That's good and juicy.
That is very juicy. I think we have two.
I think we do have two Coastal Cabanas. We picked up the newest one out of all of them. But they will, as they dry a little bit, they will tone themselves down as the ink starts to dry and settle into the paper. So.
Okay.
Hi, Alison.
Hi. Right. So I'm happy with that. I'm gonna
Really?
cut that to size.
That's beautiful.
Can you pick me a sentiment, please? Whatever you want.
Whatever I want. Well, I think it should be an ornate. It should be a thank you.
So I'm gonna cut it at the same height as my card, which is 5 3/4. So whatever card base you use. And then I'm gonna cut it to 2 1/4. So then you can just trim off one edge. So you can choose. I'm gonna. You could either trim both sides if you prefer. But you can just trim off one side. It's just easier. Okay. Ornate thanks. Yeah.
You want ornate thanks? Do you want a thank you sentiment?
Yeah. Cool. So that's gonna be added onto that smoky slate. So as I said earlier, it was 1/8 of an inch bigger than the sponge topper, or 3 millimeters bigger. Baron's gonna get me glue. No. I thought you already got the hint earlier.
Oh no, I didn't. Sorry.
Okay. I was like, I'm gonna stick that on.
No.
And that should be the same size height. So I'm just gonna have a nice border on both. And that's gonna go right on top. It might be just slightly taller actually because we've embossed that, but that's fine. And I'm nearly done.
Wow. Very difficult for me up here. Sorry.
is done. So I'm just gonna put that on a block just to keep it down, and we'll stamp the sentiment. So Barry's given this ornate bank, so you can use different. We actually used this for our One Sheet Wonder class last night because it's quite huge sentiments for the thank yous, and then you can add a bit more with the other wordings on there. So thanks. I guess I'll just do thanks. It's quite big.
Do you want me to find a smaller one?
No, it's fine.
What was this one from?
Peaceful moments. And I'm gonna use Blackberry Bliss on that. Nice. A little bit. You can clean my stamps. You're just watching me.
Well, I normally get told off if I start moving stuff.
Thanks for all your help. Shall I do that? You're amazing.
Just thanks.
Thanks ever so much. You can see that that's what we liked using. You're amazing ever so much. Oh, thanks, my friend. Oh, that's nice. We'll do that. We'll do something different. And then Barry can fussy cut it. Ah.
Stop it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stamp the birds. I was meant to stamp it after I adhered it onto the smoky slate. So I'll stamp it after I stamp this one. I didn't want to stamp it before I cut off. I trimmed the topper just in case I cut it off accidentally.
So you need to take a little bit more care if you're stamping afterwards. Oh, is that stamping on the actual
it's on the
sentiment?
slate.
Yeah.
This one. So I'm gonna put Flirty Flamingo. There you go, Barry. You can fussy cut those.
Both of them.
Yeah, can I have it like straight, please? And then that one squiggly. Thanks.
I knew I should have told you to do this at the beginning.
In the craft box. So thank you, Penny. So that one, I'll use basic gray again. If not, I can do it.
I don't want to cut a straight line. I'd rather cut the squiggly one.
Well, you can cut the squiggly one. I can cut the straight one. There we go. That one's done. Paris is cutting that off. So we have our sun there. And then because of the thanks is quite big, or my friend thanks, I guess you can do that. I'm just gonna get the stamping dimensionals, or Barry will, whilst cutting. Ooh, thank you. Thank you, Jane. So this one, I'm just gonna add a couple. On there. Obviously you use whatever sentiment takes your fancy. What stamp set do you know? Which stamp set do you lot use the most for sentiments? We love Label Me Bold, but it is retiring, so get it soon. Love that set. Label Me Bold. Are you done yet?
I'm done with the squiggly one.
Okay. Ooh. So didn't Barry do well? my
I
friend.
don't know if I want to cut that one.
Okay, I'll cut it. That's fine. Would that work, my friend? Thanks, or just thanks, my friend? What do you think, everyone? What was that?
Can I come to Oregon and be her stamping assistant?
Yes. Magic hands. So one of the I'm just gonna cut that off. There we go. We do have a paper trimmer that you can use as well. Use washi tape. Oh look, you smudged it. Or was that me? Rude.
I didn't touch it. I haven't picked that one up yet.
It'll be smudgy, I'm afraid, if you get this card. Near enough. That's fine. Cool. So sad Lemon Bold is retiring. Surprised it seems so popular. Yes, I was surprised. I wanted it to stay on for another year so we can like use it forever. Because we would have. I would still be using it.
But it's one of those sets where again I don't think we're going to get rid of because we like it so much.
Yeah.
So it's gonna stay.
There we go. So don't forget. Hi Beth. Say hi and get put into the draw. So don't forget to comment,
Share and heart.
share and heart. But comment is okay. But sharing is caring and would be muchly appreciated as well. So I'm just gonna put that under there, and then this one glued down under there. Before Barry finishes off, because this is the last bit and we're gonna flip up, I'll show you a sneak peek of a card. Oh no, I'm gonna cover it, but never mind. There we go.
And it didn't take too long actually to create.
Yeah, after me going I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
Cool. You could always use that inside, but I'm just gonna leave it. Oh, that's quite nice and funky, doesn't it? Shall I do it?
Yeah, pop it inside.
Yes.
Let's decorate the inside.
Yeah, we tend to not.
But it's a great way of using up what you've done.
There we go. So that is the card for today, and that was the inspiration for the card.
Lovely. Right, so we are Jay's just gonna show you some more stuff, and we're gonna pick a winner. One item. So whilst he's falling over the craft bag. So didn't he do well? It's lovely, isn't it? Absolutely amazing, and it's really quite easy to do. You just need to be confident with your sponging. Just go for it, and work with it, because it may look a mess to start off with as you're building it up, but as you go, it just brings itself in. So you have to work through that messy stage to actually then achieve some great results at the end. So right, let's get the correct page up, and Jay is going to continue talking to you.
Yes.
Whilst I'm doing that.
Are you going to do face? So
Yes.
I can show. So yes, so thank you very much. Leave your comment now before Barry does the random comment picker to win this card. So a couple of cards. This one was one of the cards that we made for our online class, which is Said Fold, using perennial flower?
No, floral essence.
Floral essence. And the perennial flower punch. So again, with the ornate thanks there. So that's what we made in one card from the 4 that we created last night. So that's that one. Our next class is the botanical prints. So it's a huge saving on that product medley. Order it from our online shop and get a free entry to the class, or you can join us with a live demonstration for the 16th of June using the Acuity scheduling on our class. And another one that I created with the Forever Fern is this one. So using the dies as embossing for the card base, and actually coloring the ferns. I've seen a lot of people use it with colored inks, which is great because that's a quicker way of doing it. But if you spend a little bit more time with using the blends, it just gives it a different look as well. And using the sentiment from Forever Fern as well.
That's a nice idea for what we were discussing earlier on.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know.
Whilst we were on our walk.
Oh yes, yeah. Yes,
Yes.
we tend to discuss.
Our walks kind of like turn into a little bit of a business meeting as well. So we go for a walk and discuss what we're going to do. And we were discussing something, and I think that would actually be something quite nice with it as well. So good. So watch your space. So we'll try and get that in place. So I'm going to give you a last chance now to pop some comments in. I'm going to take the link right now, and we are going to feed that into the comment picker. And let's hope it works tonight.
Yes. Last week it was a couple of tries.
Yeah, I need to log in first.
Just bear with. And yes, hopefully you've enjoyed this evening. Look at Tommy.
That's
his favorite spot, and sometimes annoying because he has to jump onto the computer desk as well.
Right, let's pick a winner. Oh, that's it. You can see our screen, and we are down. We got it all in, and we are picking somebody. And the winner of tonight's card or tutorial is Janice
Thompson.
Now we know you
Congratulations.
live where we can send you this card.
Yeah.
So there we go. So that card is on its way to you, Janice. Excellent. Well done.
Thanks so much again. Congratulations, Janice. So don't forget to message us with your address.
Yes.
If you would like the card, that is.
Yeah, if you'd like the card, message us with your address.
If not, that's fine. That's okay too. But yes, if you haven't done so already, give us a heart. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, if you've enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.
Excellent. Lovely. I think we're good.
Yeah.
Excellent. So we will be back on Sunday evening again at 7 o'clock. Remember, we've got the current promotion going on, which is exclusive, which is organised by us. So if you want to find out a bit more about that, head over to look at our Facebook feed as well. So we're giving away the perennial birthday kit, or the perennial project kit. I forgot what it's called, perennial birthday project kit. Have a little look.
Yes.
The rules are on there of what you need to do. And bye, Tommy. Jan saying bye.
Yeah,
he's gone for food.
again.
Lovely. Just like me.
Well, we do need to eat. So.
We do. Okay,
Cool.
thanks
Thank
for
you
watching.
so
We will
much.
see you on Sunday. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.